One thing coach has talked about all year is just kind of you guys focusing on yourselves and doing what you want to do. As you get into postseason, how much do you need to concern yourself with knowing tendencies for opponents, and how much is it still kind of executing your stuff?
Yeah, I think we do need to know what the opponent's doing, but I think again a bigger part is just us playing Oregon volleyball, and then when we do that, we're a really good team.
How much Pac-12 Freshman of the Year? How much were you working for that specific goal over the season? And then now that you've received that honor, how much does it mean to you?
I mean, it wasn't obviously it was like a goal that I knew was a thing, but I wasn't super worried about all the awards and whatever. Just making sure that I'm working as hard as I can and getting as good as I can, so that my team can be successful.
The last couple of days been like since the selection was announced, have nerves started to rise at all? Have they started to lessen?
I think we're a really like old, mature team, and I think that they're super like calm and they've been through this. So I feel like I'm kind of just feeding off of that. So I personally don't think I have a bunch of nerves, but I'm excited to start playing.
What is the message, whether it be from the older players or the coaching staff, headed into this tournament?
Just play Oregon volleyball. I mean, like you said, that's a big thing that we've been talking about all year, is just playing our volleyball and being super solid and super consistent throughout the whole year. And we just need to continue to do that.
Your team has talked all year about how steady your presence has been, even for a freshman. What's like the most nervous you got, or is it? I mean, what's the most sort of off kilter you ever felt at any point this season, if at all?
I think the Wazoo match I have said was like I was super nervous during that match. Like I think both teams were playing super well. I think it was going to be a hard match no matter what. And we knew they were going to play our best, or play their best. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's been super nice. Like again, being able to lean into my teammates and not have a bunch of nerves coming off of our playing style.
Looking back at the preseason, where you're facing a lot more teams like Loyola Marymount, have you kind of reflected on like those matches and how you felt on maybe an opponent that might not be a Power Five school, just that kind of their style of play, and how you guys were able to handle them back in preseason, going into now postseason playing teams like that?
Yeah, well, we've just made sure that we've been playing every game like it could be our last. Every team is the same. Every game is worth the same to us, especially now, one game and you're out. So again, like I said earlier, as long as we're playing Oregon volleyball, we just have to really just focus on that, and not focus too much on what the other team is doing.